The NBA offseason is heating up, and massive trades are shaking the landscape. Teams are taking big swings to reshape their cores and chase a championship. Kevin Durant is on the move. He's been traded from the Phoenix Suns to the Houston Rockets. One of the most gifted scorers ever, Durant brings elite offensive firepower. Dillon Brooks heads the other way, leaving Houston for Phoenix. His competitive edge could be just what the Suns need on the wing. Jalen Green is also headed to the Suns. A young scorer who injects speed and electricity into a team looking for youthful energy and transition offense. Desmond Bane has been traded to the Orlando Magic from Memphis. He adds top-tier shooting and smart off-ball movement, fitting well into Orlando's core. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope joins the Grizzlies after leaving Orlando. A battle-tested 3-and-D player and NBA champion who brings leadership. Cole Anthony also goes to Memphis in a guard-for-guard swap. His scoring and shot creation help cover the offensive void left by Bane. Mojave King leaves the Pacers and is now with the Pelicans. He brings raw athletic tools that could be developed into a high-impact wing. Drew Holiday is heading west, traded from Boston to Portland. His defense, experience, and veteran calm will help guide the young Blazers through the rebuild. Anthony Simons goes to Boston in return. A dynamic guard who can score in bunches, he adds energy and instant offense. Jordan Poole has been sent from Washington to New Orleans. Known for his flashy scoring, he might flourish with more freedom in the Pelicans. Saddiq Bey also lands in New Orleans. A physical forward with shooting touch, he adds strength, spacing, and two-way potential. C.J. McCollum heads to Washington from New Orleans. A smooth scorer with years of experience, McCollum brings poise, playmaking, and a veteran voice. Kelly Olynyk also joins the Wizards. A skilled big man with shooting range and high basketball IQ. Kristaps Porzingis moves from Boston to Atlanta. His size, rim protection, and shooting change the look of Atlanta's frontcourt, offering spacing next to Trae Young. George Niang joins the Celtics from the Hawks. A tough-nosed forward with a reliable shot, he's a strong fit off the bench. Terrence Mann is traded to Brooklyn from Atlanta. He brings hustle, rebounding, and defensive grit. Isaac Okoro leaves Cleveland for Chicago. A strong perimeter defender, he adds intensity to a Bulls squad seeking defensive upgrades. Lonzo Ball is on the move, from Chicago to Cleveland. He brings vision, high IQ, and elite passing if he stays healthy. Dylan Jones moves from the Thunder to the Wizards. A young wing with tools and upside. Colby Jones heads the other direction, from Washington to OKC. A big guard with versatility. Mark Williams leaves Charlotte and joins the Suns. A rim protector with serious size, he gives Phoenix needed depth and interior presence. Vasilija Micic also arrives in Phoenix from Charlotte. A crafty guard with great court vision, he'll solidify the backup playmaker role. Yusuf Nurkic gets traded from Charlotte to Utah. A physical big man with rebounding instincts, he brings toughness, strength, and veteran experience to the Jazz. Colin Sexton moves from the Jazz to the Hornets. A fiery guard who can score in bunches, Sexton adds a scoring punch and competitive spirit to Charlotte. Michael Porter Jr. is heading from Denver to Brooklyn. A tall wing with deep range and a quick release, MPJ adds scoring punch and shooting versatility. Cameron Johnson goes the other way, from Brooklyn to Denver. A consistent shooter and smart off-ball mover, he's a strong complementary fit in Denver's system. Nickeil Alexander-Walker leaves Minnesota for Atlanta. He adds defense, energy, and versatility to the Hawks guard rotation. Miles Turner is traded from Indiana to Milwaukee. A shot-blocking big who can stretch the floor. Jonas Valanciunas joins Denver after leaving Sacramento. A bruising rebounder and inside scorer. Pat Connaughton goes from Milwaukee to Charlotte. A high-effort wing with a title pedigree. Kevin Looney heads to New Orleans from Golden State. A steady rebounder and rock-solid defender. Dorian Finney-Smith comes to Houston from the Lakers. A perfect role player who defends, switches, and knocks down threes. Dennis Schroeder joins the Kings after leaving Detroit. A quick, crafty guard who can push the pace, he'll lead their second unit. Brook Lopez has been traded to the Clippers from Milwaukee. A top-tier shot blocker and stretch big, he boosts LA's defense and gives them size and floor spacing. Clint Capella leaves Atlanta and lands in Houston. A powerful rebounder and vertical threat, he brings rim protection and interior defense back to the Rockets. D'Angelo Russell heads to Dallas from Brooklyn. A skilled playmaker and scoring guard, he'll take pressure off Cooper Flagg and Anthony Davis in the half court. Jordan Clarkson is now a Knick, leaving Utah behind. A microwave scorer off the bench, Clarkson brings firepower, shot creation, and veteran swagger to New York. Karis LeVert is traded to Detroit from Atlanta. A veteran scorer who can handle and create. Luke Kornet joins the Spurs from Boston. A stretch big man with length and IQ, he adds veteran leadership to San Antonio. Bruce Brown goes back to Denver from New Orleans. A tough wing defender, he returns to a role where he thrived. Damian Lillard has been waived by the Bucks and remains unsigned. His next move could drastically reshape the picture in either conference. Duncan Robinson is traded to the Pistons from Miami. An elite shooter with a quick trigger, he adds instant spacing. Simone Fontecchio leaves Detroit and joins the Heat. A reliable role player, he could thrive in Miami's defensive system. Dario Saric heads to Sacramento from Denver. A stretch four, he offers spacing and smart decision-making. Larry Nance Jr. leaves Atlanta for Cleveland. A defender and solid rebounder, he boosts the Cavs' frontcourt. Mason Plumlee goes from the Suns to the Hornets. A traditional center with excellent passing ability. Tim Hardaway Jr. is now a Nugget after leaving Detroit. He gives Denver a bench spark and playoff-ready shot-making. Gary Harris joins the Bucks from Orlando. A consistent 3-and-D guard with effort and defensive discipline. DeAndre Ayton leaves Portland and signs with the Lakers. A talented big could be a breakout name and storyline this season. The first pick from 2018 will be a great asset to LeBron and Luka. Gershon Yabusele has been traded from the 76ers to the Knicks. The strong big man will be a great addition when Karl Anthony Towns goes to the bench. Finally, Spencer Dinwiddie will be playing for the Hornets after an episode in Dallas. Young guard will have a bigger role in the new stint and a chance to prove himself. Thanks for sticking around till the end. If you liked the video, hit that like button, it really helps. Drop a comment and tell me which trade surprised you the most. More action is on the way, and I'll be tracking every major move. Subscribe so you don't miss a single update. New uploads are coming every few days with deep dives and rumors. Check the description for membership perks and exclusive content. Catch you in the next one.